So, as we settle in, let's just take a few deep breaths just to kind of feel the mechanism of our bodies as we breathe. So, let's just begin by noticing and listening to the body. So, stretching the body in ways that it might feel called to be moved. So, we're shifting our listening from the external world where we've spent the last few hours moving through our lives and our day. And we're just shifting that awareness now to our internal world. And our internal world is mediated through the experience of the body. So, what is the body telling us is needed right now? We might want to make some adjustments in our posture. We may want to shift some piece of clothing that's kind of nagging you. Just want to invite the body into a comfortable, sustainable position. And particularly because our practice today is going to be one of welcoming. We're going to welcome ourselves. And so we want to, just as we would welcome a guest to our home and provide them with comfort and meet their needs, we want to meet ourselves in that same space. We want to welcome ourselves to our practice the way we would welcome this guest to our home. So taking a moment to feel your breath in your body. To become aware of the contours of your body, the shape your body's making, feeling the weight of your body where you're in contact with the furniture or the cushion that you're on. And just taking the next few breaths just to slow everything down. Perhaps we've been rushing as we expect our guest to arrive, and now our guest is here, and the pace and rhythm needs to shift in one of presence, so that we're not being busy with our guest, but we can be fully present to them. So take a moment in whatever way seems to make sense to you to welcome yourself here, to welcome yourself to this practice that you have carved space and time out for. Welcome yourself to this act of caregiving, this beautiful space of self-care that you're allowing yourself. And see if in welcoming yourself, you can shift your attention from whatever came before or whatever remains to be dealt with after to just being here, enjoying this wonderful guest who has presented themselves to you. Just meeting yourself exactly where you are right now with whatever you have brought to this engagement, to this encounter, to the cushion, to the moment. Whatever's there, whether there's some anguish or some joy or some busyness, whatever you are bringing is welcome. And in this space of welcoming yourself and bringing your full attention to the guest that is you, reminding yourself that there is no other task more important right now. We don't invite folks over to our homes and then go clean the garage. We invite them in to sit for a spell, have some tea, engage in conversation. We greet them warmly with open arms. And such is our attitude toward ourselves in our practice. Welcome. Come in, sit for a little. Let's be in this space of breath together. There is nothing more important to do right now than to be right here with this honored guest. There is no other place we need to be right now than right here, resting our awareness in our experience of this moment. And now that we've welcomed ourselves, let's maybe dial it up a little bit or up the ante by welcoming ourselves as the beloved. Not only are we a guest that has appeared that needs to be greeted warmly, but this is a beloved guest that we have been waiting for, that we've been eager to spend some time with. Perhaps someone that we have been missing. So, greeting ourselves the way we might greet someone who is truly beloved. Allowing ourselves to rest in this warm embrace that we are extending to ourselves. This compassionate presence. And in our experience of this moment, let us welcome whatever grounding we can feel, whatever sense we have of the body as being rooted, whatever impression we have of being connected with the earth, being supported and held by the earth. Let us welcome that into our experience. And if the mind is busy, seeing if you can gently and tenderly shift your attention back to this moment and back to this experience of grounding in the body. And all the myriad ways we can experience that through the heaviness of the body, through the points of contact. What helps us feel rooted? And can we also welcome a curiosity toward our experience right now? Whatever is arising, whatever we brought to this encounter. Can we become curious? The way we might ask questions of our beloved guest about how their life is right now, what their experience of moving through the world might be right now. Can we extend that same curiosity to our experience in this moment? And you might notice if you're busy trying to do something and see if this visit with the beloved can be full of ease. Can we welcome ease? Nothing should be hard. Nothing should be a challenge. Nothing should be a clinging or a striving. It should be this wonderful time we spend in the presence of someone we care deeply about, where time seems to be suspended. We move easily in and out of the flow of conversation. Can we welcome some ease with our experience of this moment? And out of this ease, can we find stillness? Can we locate in our experience of the moment the stillness, the resting awareness? And can we welcome that as well? And if stillness feels a little elusive, you might touch on it and then move back into busyness and then touch on it again. Seeing if every time that you get a glimpse of it, you can bring that glorious curiosity to it and not try to grasp it or hold on to it. Is there stillness in this moment? Can you welcome it? And in this space of the beloved, can you feel the warmth? Is there warmth in this moment? Is there warmth in this breath? It might be the temperature, the physical warmth we experience in the body. It might be the warmth of the heart. How is warmth present for you in this moment? And can you welcome that as well? And noticing if you're getting pulled into a lot of thought and seeing if you can invite yourself into the experience that we're trying to have with looking at these different dimensions, so that we're not thinking about it as an intellectual exercise, but locating these different qualities in our present moment experience, in the body, in whatever is arising in the moment. So that what we might be aware of now is this spaciousness, that within this present moment, so much is contained. So much is available to us. Can we welcome spaciousness? Where are you open right now? Where are you available to the experience of life right now? And there's this dialectical thing that happens in the mind, right? Because we see things with duality. And so, in touching spaciousness, you may notice the places where you're closed. And that's okay too. That is also welcome. But when we touch on a tender place or a closed place or a prickly place, can we bring compassion to bear? Can we bring that tender concern and love that we would bring to the beloved guest who was sharing a story of sorrow or challenge? And in touching on spaciousness, we may find clarity. We may be able to welcome clarity into our breath, into our moment, into our experience. What is true in this moment, right now? What is true for you? Is there anything in your present experience that you have some degree of certainty about? And can you hold that truth for yourself? Hold that truth in awareness with compassion, whatever it might be. And in claiming our own truth, in holding what is true for us, what we have clarity around, in holding it in our compassionate embrace, we may sense joy. Is there joy alive for you in this moment? Can you welcome joy? Even in moments of great sorrow, there is the capacity to step back and view the joy, which may be hiding, maybe in the shadows, may be hard to grasp. Is joy present for you right now? Is there joy in just sitting in the presence of the beloved? Is there joy in this very breath that we take? And in this precious presence of the beloved, can we sense love? Can we feel how loved we are? Can we feel our love for all things and all people? Can we let our hearts burst open with the possibility of love? And how would our lives be changed if we lived from that place of love? What is it to know how the beloved that you are companioning right now is precious and unique and is this singular manifestation of this person? No one else like her. All the ways in which you touch others in your life are only possible through you. That is love begetting itself. Touching others who then go on to touch even more people until the love is everywhere, like one delicious contagion. And then from that space of love, can we welcome gratitude? Can we be grateful for the presence of the beloved? Can we feel grateful for our one true precious expression right now on this planet at this time? Can we be grateful for this breath? And in a moment, we will be bidding our honored guest farewell, but not really, because she travels with us always. But we will be transitioning out of this special time that we've shared together with her. And so we might reflect a moment on the expansiveness of the space we've created and the welcoming that we've done. And see what of this practice we might take back into our world, into our busy lives, into our caring for others. What do you need to hold with you close to your heart? Perhaps it was easy to welcome some of the qualities and more difficult to honor and welcome others. How might that inform how we move back through the day? And how can we remember to live from that place of love? So let's expand our awareness now just to become aware of our bodies sitting on the chair, the cushion, feeling the weight of our body, the contact points. Maybe inviting a little movement into the body, maybe a shoulder rotation or flexing the fingers and toes. Taking a deep breath, and before we end our practice, just offering any benefit we may have received from our time here, offering it to those who may feel quite lost, who may have forgotten that they are beloved and precious and unique. For those who are afraid, who are angry, who are not living from a place of love, perhaps we can offer them tenderness and compassion as we take these final few breaths of our practice together.